Today, we're diving into a realm shrouded in mystery and steeped in controversy. The ancient myths of Enki, Enlil, and the Anunnaki. These names echo through the corridors of time. But what secrets do they truly hold? Are they mere myths? Or is there more to these tales than meets the eye? The intrigue surrounding these figures is palpable. Enki and Enlil, often depicted as powerful deities in ancient Sumerian lore, alongside the enigmatic Anunnaki, have sparked debates and theories that stretch the imagination. These aren't just stories. They're windows into our past, possibly revealing more about our present than we realize. Our journey isn't based on the usual tales spun by mainstream history. No, we're delving into a unique perspective, drawing from sources that challenge the conventional narrative. We're tapping into a vein of knowledge that offers a fresh and perhaps startling view of these ancient characters. Imagine for a moment that these myths are more than just stories passed down through generations. What if they hold keys to understanding the interconnectedness of cosmic civilizations and the roots of our own? This isn't just a history lesson. It's a voyage across time and space. The significance of reinterpreting these ancient texts and myths cannot be overstated. By peeling back the layers of these age-old stories, we may uncover truths that have been hidden or misunderstood for millennia. This is more than an exploration. It's a reawakening of knowledge that has the potential to reshape our understanding of history and humanity. So, brace yourselves for a journey unlike any other. We're about to unravel mysteries that have perplexed scholars and enthusiasts alike. Who were Enki and Enlil? What secrets do the Anunnaki hold? Stay tuned as we embark on this extraordinary adventure to uncover the truths buried in the sands of time. Today, we're challenging a long-held belief in the world of ancient mythology. Typically, Enki and Enlil are revered as mighty individual gods in Sumerian lore, towering figures who shaped the destinies of humankind. But what if I told you that the traditional view might not be the whole story? What if Enki and Enlil were more than just characters in ancient texts? Let's introduce a groundbreaking concept. Enki and Enlil, rather than being singular deities, could represent entire groups or peoples. This idea flips the script on conventional mythology, suggesting that these names might symbolize collective identities or civilizations, rather than individual entities. This reinterpretation leads us to explore the fascinating connection between the Sumerian tablets and the Old Testament. These ancient texts, foundational to our understanding of early civilizations, might share more than just thematic similarities. Could they be different chapters of the same story, woven through time and space, connecting ancient Sumer to biblical narratives? The theory of a dual code system in ancient texts further thickens the plot. This concept posits that these ancient writings were deliberately crafted with layers of meaning, a surface story for the uninitiated and hidden depths of knowledge for those in the know. This method of encoding information could mean that what we've taken literally for centuries might have been intended symbolically. Moreover, the absence of records of Enki and Enlil as distinct entities outside of Earth's history raises critical questions. No external cosmic records mention them as individuals, suggesting that our Earth-centric interpretations might be limited or even misguided. So, what does this all mean for our historical understanding? Are we looking at a mere mythological tale? Or could it be a coded narrative of real events and societies? What other secrets might lie hidden within these ancient texts, waiting to be deciphered? As we peel back the layers, the figures of Enki and Enlil emerge not just as mythic gods, but as symbols of a much larger and possibly more complex story. Let's venture into a fascinating intersection of history and myth, where the lines between legend and reality blur intriguingly. We'll explore the historical records that forge a link between Enki, a figure shrouded in mystery, and Akhenaten, one of ancient Egypt's most enigmatic pharaohs. First, consider the portrayal of Enki. Traditionally seen as a deity in Sumerian mythology, he's often revered as a liberator and an ethical guide for humanity. This depiction of Enki aligns remarkably with the historical accounts of Akhenaten, Known for his revolutionary religious reforms in Egypt, Akhenaten shifted the focus to monotheism, worshipping the sun god Aten. It's intriguing to consider Enki and Akhenaten in parallel roles as bringers of new thought and liberators from the old ways. Further deepening this connection is the association of Akhenaten with the biblical Moses and the constellation Taurus. Enki, symbolizing the source of liberating knowledge, aligns with Akhenaten's narrative, who similarly provided guidance and direction, akin to Moses leading his people. The link to Taurus, a significant constellation in many cultures, adds an astrological dimension to this comparison. On the flip side, we have Enlil, often represented as a different entity altogether, possibly epitomizing a faction within the Egyptians themselves. This theory suggests that Enlil and his followers might have adhered to traditional Egyptian beliefs, possibly worshipping the god Amun. This divergence in belief systems sets the stage for a familial and ideological conflict between Akhenaten, representing Enki, and Ramses II, symbolizing Enlil. This conflict was not just a clash of titans but a battle of ideologies, with Akhenaten advocating a radical new form of worship and Ramses II defending the established order. Lastly, consider the possibility that these narratives, woven into the very fabric of Egyptian history, might actually predate the Sumerian tablets. This idea challenges the conventional timeline of ancient history and suggests that the stories we've come to associate with Sumer might have their roots in the sands of Egypt. In exploring these connections, we begin to see a tapestry of history and myth intertwining, with figures like Akhenaten and Enki emerging not just as characters of their respective times, but as pivotal forces shaping the spiritual and ethical contours of their eras. Next, we're going to weave through the cosmic tapestry of the Elohim, an enigmatic group with extraterrestrial origins that have captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike. The Elohim story is not just a tale of distant stars, it's a narrative deeply intertwined with the history of Earth and humanity. First, let's address who the Elohim are. Stemming from celestial realms, the Elohim are not just a single race, but a complex conglomerate of various extraterrestrial species. Their story is not confined to the realms of Earth, but spans across the vastness of space, indicating a rich and diverse cosmic history. Speaking of diversity, the physical characteristics of the Elohim races are as varied as the stars in the sky. From beings with elongated skulls and pronounced facial features to those resembling humans, the Elohim encompass a broad spectrum of appearances. The distinction between the Elohim in their cosmic context and their associations on Earth is crucial to understand. While in space, the term Elohim refers specifically to races from Asterope in the Pleiades. On Earth, it's a broader term encompassing multiple races, including the Elohi, Tai-Getans, Engan, and Salatian. This distinction is key to understanding their influence and legacy on our planet. An intriguing aspect of the Elohim is the concept of soul descent. This idea suggests that the Elohim, despite their physical diversity, could embody various soul types, including those with reptilian origins. This blend of physical form and soul essence adds a layer of complexity to their identity and role in the cosmic narrative. The influence of the Elohim on Earth is vast and varied, manifesting in different ways across cultures and historical periods. From the ancient Sumerians to the Egyptians, the impact of the Elohim has been profound, shaping religious beliefs, cultural narratives, and historical events. In different cultures and texts, the representation of the Elohim varies significantly. In some, they are revered as gods or divine beings, while in others, they are remembered as ancient ancestors or celestial guides. This variation in representation speaks to the multifaceted nature of the Elohim and their deep-rooted connection to humanity's spiritual and cultural evolution. Prepare to rethink everything you thought you knew about the Sumerian tablets, those enigmatic relics of ancient civilization. For years, they've been a cornerstone in our understanding of early human history. But what if there's more to these clay scripts than meets the eye? Let's delve into the origins and purposes of these ancient texts. Traditionally viewed as mere records of Sumerian culture and mythology, these tablets might actually serve a more complex role. They're not just historical artifacts. They could be keys to understanding a much broader narrative that interweaves various ancient civilizations. The connections between the Sumerian tablets, the Old Testament, and other ancient writings are particularly fascinating. It's as if these texts speak a common language, one that transcends time and geography. This shared narrative thread suggests a deeper, perhaps hidden link between these diverse cultures and their stories. Could it be that these ancient documents are part of a larger, interconnected tapestry of human history? Now, consider the role of the tablets in shaping human perception and history. It's widely accepted that history is written by the victors, and these tablets are no exception. They've been instrumental in framing our understanding of the ancient world, but with a perspective that might be skewed or incomplete. What truths about our past have been lost or altered in these writings? The idea of the Sumerian tablets as tools for disinformation and mind control might sound like something out of a conspiracy theory, but it's a notion worth exploring. What if these texts were deliberately designed to guide or even manipulate the cultural and spiritual beliefs of civilizations? This possibility opens up a whole new dimension in our understanding of the power and purpose of ancient texts. These ancient scripts have not only shaped our view of the past, but also influence how we see our present and future. They're a reminder of the lasting power of written word and the enduring legacy of ancient civilizations on our modern world. By re-examining these tablets, we're not just uncovering the past, we're also reshaping our understanding of history and its relevance to today. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of ancient mythology, let's turn our focus to some key deities: Anu, Osiris, and Ishtar. Their stories, deeply embedded in the lore of various civilizations, are not just fascinating tales. They might hold hidden meanings that reshape our understanding of the past. Anu, Osiris, and Ishtar are not merely names in mythological texts. They are pivotal figures in the broader narrative of Enki and Enlil. Anu, often associated with the sky or the heavens, is seen as a progenitor figure in many myths, a role that resonates with the overarching themes of creation and governance in the tales of Enki and Enlil. Osiris, the Egyptian god of the afterlife, and Ishtar, the Mesopotamian goddess of love and war, also weave into this narrative, each adding their unique dimensions to the story. The symbolic meanings of these deities are profound. Anu represents the ultimate authority, the source from which divine power flows. Osiris embodies resurrection and renewal, themes that echo through the stories of Enki as a bringer of knowledge and life. Ishtar, with her dual nature of love and warfare, symbolizes the complex interplay of nurturing and destruction, a balance that is central to the stories of Enlil and Enki. Reinterpreting these deities has significant implications for our historical understanding. It suggests that these figures, often viewed through the lens of religious worship, might also represent historical events or societal archetypes. This perspective opens up new avenues for understanding the impact of these figures on human history and mythology. The influence of Anu, Osiris, and Ishtar extends far beyond their roles in myths. They have shaped human culture, influencing religious practices, artistic expressions, and societal norms throughout history. Their tales have been a source of inspiration, moral lessons, and even cautionary tales, deeply ingraining their essence into the fabric of human civilization. Finally, let's touch on the intriguing concept of genetic manipulation in ancient narratives. These deities are often associated with acts of creation and transformation, which some interpret as allegories for genetic manipulation or advanced scientific knowledge. This aspect of their stories adds another layer to their significance, suggesting that ancient myths might contain encoded knowledge of advanced technologies or understanding of life sciences. far beyond what was previously imagined. As we navigate through the labyrinth of ancient myths, it's intriguing to discover that the narratives of Enki and Enlil are not just relics of a distant past, but they resonate with ongoing relevance today. The age-old conflict between these two figures transcends time, mirroring contemporary issues that we grapple with in our modern society. The story of Enki and Enlil, with its themes of power struggle, wisdom, and duality, finds echoes in our current world. These ancient tales mirror the complexities of modern governance, ethical dilemmas, and the eternal quest for knowledge and truth. The rivalry and interplay between these two deities reflect our own societal debates and conflicts, highlighting timeless human struggles. Across various cultures, Enki and Enlil have been symbolically represented in diverse ways, each adaptation offering a unique lens through which to view their story. In some cultures, they are seen as gods of creation and destruction, while in others, they represent the dual nature of human consciousness. These representations offer a rich tapestry of interpretations, each adding depth to our understanding of these ancient characters. In the realm of modern esoteric and philosophical thought, the tales of Enki and Enlil take on new dimensions. These stories are often seen as allegories of deeper spiritual truths, with Enki and Enlil embodying concepts such as light and darkness, material and spiritual realms, and the interplay of opposing forces in the universe. Understanding these ancient narratives can profoundly impact our current worldviews. They challenge us to look beyond the surface of our historical and mythological stories to find underlying truths and wisdom that can guide us in our contemporary lives. These ancient tales encourage us to reflect on the nature of human existence, our place in the universe, and the eternal quest for understanding and meaning. As we delve into these ancient myths, it's worth pondering the role they play in shaping our modern society. Do they simply offer historical insights, or do they hold deeper philosophical and spiritual truths that can guide us in the present? How do these ancient narratives influence our beliefs, values, and the very fabric of our contemporary world? These questions invite us to explore the enduring legacy of ancient myths and their significance in our modern lives. As we reach the end of our journey through the enigmatic world of ancient myths and legends, it's time to pause and reflect on the insights we've uncovered. We've traversed the realms of Enki and Enlil, delved into the mysteries of the Sumerian tablets, and reinterpreted key ancient deities, each step revealing layers of our past that challenge conventional narratives. The stories of Enki, Enlil, and the pantheon of ancient deities are more than just tales etched in stone and clay. They are a testament to the rich complexity of our human heritage. These narratives, laden with symbolic meanings, offer us a window into understanding the evolution of human thought, spirituality, and culture. I want to express my deepest gratitude for your engagement and interest in exploring these ancient mysteries with me. Your curiosity and thirst for knowledge are what make these explorations so rewarding and enlightening. Now I invite you to share your thoughts and interpretations in the comments below. What did these stories evoke in you? How do you perceive the connection between our ancient past and the present day? Your perspectives are invaluable in this ongoing quest for understanding. Looking ahead, there's much more to uncover. We'll continue to delve into the fascinating realm of ancient mysteries and extraterrestrial influences, unraveling the stories that have shaped our understanding of the universe and our place in it. So, if you're as intrigued as I am by these ancient enigmas, don't forget to subscribe for more content that explores the unexplored and questions the unquestioned. Together, let's keep unraveling the mysteries of our ancient past